Hi, I'm Darrel Poper, AIFD, floral designer and visual display artist at Shinoda Design Center. Today I'm going to show you how to decorate a wine bottle to take as a hostess gift to our home for Christmas. Everybody always takes a gift bag. I think it's so boring. I think there's so many more creative things we can do with a wine bottle to make them a little bit more special. Gift bags are just, to me, just kind of like, they're a little bit thoughtless. But you're not going to wrap a wine bottle in a box and all that stuff. But let me show you something that's going to be really fun and very easy you can make with materials that you already have. I'm taking a piece of PVC pipe. It's 1 inch. I floral taped a medium weight wire. I'm going to put this around the PVC pipe, twist it a couple times, get a piece of ribbon. I like the number 40 size, that's this size. We're going to take a piece, pinch it in the middle. Let's cut the bottom off first, get rid of our scraps. Pinch it. We're going to take it and put it in the middle of the piece of the PVC pipe. Crisscross the wire, pinch it over a couple times. Get our patterns facing forward. Now you can see, remember the wire that we did in the front? We're going to cut this now. We don't need this on anymore. I'm going to take a piece of the same ribbon and I'm going to put this underneath our ribbon that we have on here already. So we'll take it, put it behind it. I'm going to slide this back over our pipe. And this is what we're going to be gluing onto, is the ribbon behind it. Okay, I'm going to take this one off. I've already got two already planned out already. So same thing, ribbon behind it. Slide it back over the pipe. And you're going to be able to make your decoration right on top of this, on top of the PVC pipe. I thought this, because of the motif of the holly on the velvet, that I'd use a really pretty spray that matched this, velvet holly leaves and little berries. I'm going to cut some of the holly leaves off. These have wire in them, which is great. Isn't going to take too much. Some little glitter holly berries. Let's take another couple leaves. These are smaller ones. We'll use these in the front of it. Take a little bit of our natural juniper berries. And remember, you can do this with scraps that you already have. We just want a little Christmas festoon on this, just to still let them know it's a bottle of cheer. But we want to make it a little bit more holiday. Have a little bit of ice crystals on. And that's it. And there's our bottle of Christmas cheer with a little Christmas corsage. Now this is make it a little bit different. This is we'll dress up your bottle and make it a little bit more special. When you walk in, if you don't want to have your bottle wrapped with paper, you can walk in this way. I mean, how nice is this? They've got something really neat that they can keep afterwards. Again, this could be a nice little accent to set on a table. If you have for a little small spot for you want a little holiday touch, you could put a ribbon through the back of this. This would be really cute hanging off of a doorknob or off of a knob off of a cabinet. Now we're going to do another one, a little bit more traditional Christmas one. This one is got snowflakes on. It's kind of on a gray silver background. Remember I had mentioned before, this is a great way to use your leftover scraps of ribbon. Even if you make a whole bunch of these and you have no plans for them, you'll have them on hand ready when you do need to take a quick gift to someone. So this one we're going to do, again, the PVC pipe, 1 inch, our piece of ribbon looped over, wired on with a little hoop. I have a piece, I didn't have enough left after this, so I used a scrap piece that I had left over, a burlap, which is still going to work. So we're going to take this one. I want this one to be a little bit more kind of an icy Christmas. So we're going to put the iced ivy behind it as our background. Because of the ribbon on your background on this, that's going to allow you to put more materials on the back of this. So your total design will be finished on all sides. I think it'll be a little bit more lush looking on the bottle too, if it's got more materials used on it. I love this new cedar, the cedar garland, cedar swags. No shedding. It's always going to be beautiful. We're going to take some berries on this, a little bit ice crystals on them. And then, I like these big chunky ones. We're going to use these right in the middle, in the front. Now, the reason I did this in this coloring, I'm kind of matching my wine bottle. My wine bottle has a label that's kind of in the similar color, so rather than put something totally foreign, I wanted to definitely try to do a total picture where everything matches, which it does. Kind of a neat look. This is for our more traditional Christmas people. Kind of has a effect of like being from a cabin. And here's our final product. Great little add-on on a wine bottle. These are all done with leftover materials, that scraps you have left over. You can do this. Keep all your scraps. Don't throw anything out. Hang on to it. You're going to use them sometime. Let me show you one more time on the back of these. The bottles, the decoration slides off. Here's our ring, our scrap. This was the piece of material we used in it first before we started decorating. And everything from the front, when I did it on the PVC pipe, was glued onto the back, was glued onto the scrap of ribbon that we put on this before we started. So that's what's going to hold all your materials together. And if you look at it from the side too, it's totally finished. If we had glued this into just the ribbon, I think you would have had bare spots all the way around the edges. But this is very clean. It's very nice. Total finished product. Have a Merry Christmas, and be sure to shop with us at Shinoda.